All right, everybody. Welcome to another exciting round of the Earthbound Super Series Ancient Cave Spoiler Tournament. Oh, I gotta switch my audio here. Already messing up his restreamer. Boom, we got IQ's audio. We got 9 floors of action. What's up, Chaz? 9 floors of action, 8 sanctuary bosses. We're gonna know everything that's going on. Speaking of which, let me pull up the spoiler. Might cut in the screen a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Let's see what we got here. I can give chat the lowdown. Let's see. Did I roll a doggo seed? I also need to keep track of the time. I can't lose track of that. It is not a doggo seed. Plague Rat of Doom on floor 8. Oh, Ness's Nightmare on 7. So it is kind of a gross seed. What's up, Ness Rocker? Let's see. Asp on 3. Sentry Robot on 2. That could be a pain. Mondo Mole on 4. Cultists and Crow on 1. That's mildly annoying. But they'll be ready for that. Guardian General on 6. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Yes, that is true. The winner of this match will go up against Andy Perfect. The loser goes up against Sarah. I am bad at naming things. So that'll be the results of this one. Andy waiting for the winners. That's going to be a tough one. That'll be the semifinals. Yeah, that'll be tough. Let's see. Looks like we got a rabbit's foot. Rabbit's foot and a heavy... No, that's not on. Okay. Level 9's got a heavy bazooka. Level 5 has a rabbit's foot. Auto Star Master and a Franklin badge. Yeah, Thomas commenting on floor 9 in race chat. Yeah, badge and a Star Master on 5. 5 is pretty juiced too. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Sea Pennant on 8. Actually, there is not much on 9 now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I couldn't get a good way to get the spoiler up on screen, so just have to use our imaginations. I guess that 9 isn't terrible. I'm gonna start the countdown soon. Yeah, we'll see it all played out in a moment. I didn't get a good look at the skips or anything, but that's up to the racers to figure out. I just kind of caught a glimpse at the bosses and you know, our good items in the end. Looks like there was decent stuff. Level 5 looked pretty juiced in terms of items. Looks like there's just stream delay in between timers. Well, alright, we should be starting in a moment here. Timers can be a little wonky with this. Something we tried to plan for in advance, but turns out having a countdown before the countdown can get a little tricky, so I'm gonna try to stay on top of floors. Do a good job as a restreamer maybe for once in my life. 15, looks like we got about 10 seconds. Yeah. There we go. Thomas has started. Alright, so not too many seconds in between there. In between starts. It is tough to get the racers to start at the same time. Wow, that's allowed for. Sometimes the music is a bit much. Yeah, what do we have for party members here? Golden Girls with Blanca. Oh, we won't see with IQ. Until we're out of battle. It's not the worst desync on timers I've seen, in all honesty, so we'll take it. What do we got? Oh, we got... Okay, nice little mix. I think IQ just went full random. Setzer, Koopa Troopa, Interceptor, the Star Master. That's pretty baller sprite to have a full conversion on Star Master. I'm gonna try not to look at the spoiler too much. If anything, just to look for what floor they're on and stuff. But I'm gonna kind of let the runners do the spoiler figuring out, and I'll just watch what they're doing. Looks like Thomas is doing the first map pause, maybe looking for a skip out of 1. Or at least, if not a skip out of... Yeah, okay. Wow, he found ruler skip immediately. Okay. Sniffed that one out pretty quick. Problem is he's not very leveled. Oh, he's going just straight for it. Okay. Probably gonna BBR this bot. This is a risky move by Thomas, but if it works out for him, it's gonna pay off. And if it works out, it's kind of exactly what you're looking for. Nice. It's kind of a gift, to be honest. Skip to a floor off 1 and find a scripted mini boss battle. Those sentry robots, moles, third strongest, stuff like that. Gonna get you a ton of levels, like they have for Thomas here. I'm not sure what floor he's on. I'll probably take a look at that in a moment once he hits some kind of hub. But yeah, that's pretty much ideal for Thomas. The robots weren't resistant to freeze. The BBR rolled a bit low, but the freezes worked out. Like I saw Ness's room. Yeah, he's in Ness's room. Precisely know where that is on the map, but it looks like Thomas is looking it up. I feel like I've gotten a little better at reading the general Earthbound map after this tourney. Just being able to like seek out specific rooms on this huge single picture map. Be a little tough. That's some good stuff for IQ. I've seen a lot more MBRs roll lately. Okay, so it looks like Thomas is like 3-4. He's in Lumine room. Let's see if I can pick that out. It's kind of a big hub. Is this Lumine room? Yes, it is. So Thomas actually is on 5. Wow. Pretty good. That's a big skip. I don't think IQ is skipped yet. Oh, okay, here we go. Guess we'll find out soon. Yeah, he looks like he's still on 1. He's probably sniffed out some skips. I can't quite read Thomas's notes. My window's not quite that big, but Thomas does have some notes on his screen. Oh, he's got a boss list. Ooh, Another robot for Thomas. That's a little scary. This floor 1 fight being car painter could be pretty tricky. Those lightnings are gonna hit. Oh wow, nice runaway. Usually you fight car painter, it's just nests, and like there's a pretty good chance they're not gonna hit you. 25% chance they hit. But in AC, when you got the full party right off the bat, chances are pretty good you don't have a Franklin badge. Those lightnings are coming through and they're hitting somebody, so IQ dealing with some AC spawns. Okay. Alright, yep, Thomas gonna look at his... Yeah, there's some good stuff in here. There's a rabbit's foot. Let's show all the chests. What is everything in here? We got a defense ribbon. Deluxe fry pan. That's probably what Thomas is looking at right now. Coin. So decent stuff. In the mole cave. Nothing too crazy though. Like out of the way. Like bottom left, there's nothing too nuts. But there is a defense ribbon, which I imagine he'll go for. As a combat yo-yo is pretty decent. But I assume he'll definitely go for that rabbit's foot in the middle. He's got some good levels. It's kind of a slog of a floor 1 for IQ, but he's through, and I'm sure he's got a plan past floor 1 to skip into further levels. Usually it's pretty easy to sniff out those skips. Oh, it's just a cultist fight. My mistake. For some reason I thought it was a car painter fight. But this fight isn't so bad. Not nearly as dangerous as the one I thought it was. I just misread it in the spoiler. Classic temple. Thomas fighting ghosts on 5 kind of tells me that he's moving probably a little bit backwards. But this is a hub, so I guess it could go either way. Nice clutch. Clutch save there from IQ. But yeah, the hub that Thomas is in could be throwing off spawns a little bit. Right, IQ's on floor 2. This music's a little more tolerable at the volume it's at. Looks like Thomas doesn't have really the resources to be fighting these big packs of enemies. Yeah, he's low on psychic points. Got the bottle of water. Oh, he looks like he gave it to the wrong kid. Did 0 psychic points. Yeah, that combat yo-yo's gonna come in handy. Those things are decent. They also sell for a decent amount if that becomes a factor. Ooh, IQ's on it. This is a real good chance for skips. Yep, he's gonna take the pause here. Big opportunities for skips here, especially, I guess. Oh, we got tsjonte. Wow. Okay, floor 2 is not very nice. Luckily, a nice feature of the spoiler is that it shows you what the fastest doors are. It's a toggle option. IQ looking for skip items, not finding them. But yeah, you can have the spoiler show you the fastest way forward, which when you have on it and tsjonte on the same floor is extremely helpful. If you're going into this blind, you just have to check all these doors and just hope you find the way forward. I mean, this is the most doors between towns. tsjonte's the most, and on it's the second most in terms of just raw doors that you can check. Like on it's like 22 or something, or sorry, tsjonte's 22. There's that rabbit's foot for Thomas. On it's like 19 or 20. It's up there. So I mean, it's 40 doors between 2 rooms on 1 floor. It's pretty rough. Thomas in a bit of a pickle here if he's still... Yeah, he's kind of low on psychic points. Got that rabbit's foot. Bottle of DX water is pretty helpful, not when you have $65 though. Maybe sell some stuff. He's got just bottles of water. Maybe go for that skip DX. Maybe try to sell some stuff. Yeah, Thomas got in a jam there. Not too bad though. IQ taking the time, look at the spoiler, figure things out. So I'm in 2 huge hubs. Let's figure it out. I mean, you'd think between... It's a lot of info to take in. But... Probably be able to find some skip coming off of one of these floors, you'd assume. Especially on such an early floor. Like... There's no skips backwards on this floor. Everything is forwards. Skips can't be to adjacent floors. It being floor 2, it's... Can't go backwards. Okay, there we go. There's a picnic lunch skip. So, IQ got the skips, but not the items. That is definitely only half the equation. It's nice to find the skips, but if you don't have the items, you're kind of on a wild goose chase for stuff. Thomas in a bit of a jam. He's got to find himself a full here. A little wiggle of frustration. A hamburger skip. Probably one of the only Monkey Cave skips that's noticeable. Another wiggle from IQ. Oh, nice. Thomas immediately finds a pink pool. That wiggle's pretty common in AC. The wiggle of frustration. Exactly, that is the precise equation. Items plus skips plus goose chases. Good exit mouse usage. Ooh, just getting stuck on some sub-pixel garbage for Thomas. Favorable garbage. Alright, IQ back to floor 1. Maybe he's found a different plan of action. Looked at his spoiler and said, "Nah, I'm gonna go back to this ruler skip maybe that Thomas had found earlier." The thick ant. Not even noticed. Nice. Yeah, the names in this are great, which I recently found out a lot of are taken from the original reshuffler, which is cool. It's a nice homage to previous randomizer works. Thomas just kind of sniffing his way around 5. IQ trying to route out this skip. Ooh, hyper beam, nice. Alright, we're on 4 side. Another... The thing about hubs is it is a nice opportunity for skips. It can be, you know, double-edged sword like that. It's a bit much to take in. Kind of sometimes not the best thing to see, but when you're looking for skips, it's a lot of opportunities. Pizza. Got a lot of wiggles. Ooh, a Showtime wiggle. Nice. I like the pre-wiggle into Showtime. That was a nice touch. We gotta switch to Thomas's audio. Sorry. As is tradition. Yeah, Showtime's a pretty easy one to spot. Especially if you're like, you know, kind of running through rooms in the spoiler. It's like, oh, there's Showtime. Crank that up a bit. Yeah, exactly. Route around them. If only. That's a good emote. I like it. Nice, IQ. Found the theater lobby skip. Forgoes it though. I'm wondering what his maybe he's got a better skip in mind. Maybe he just goes back for it. Ooh, Thomas has kind of a banger track. I think we're staying over here. This is a new one to me. What was part of the song? Ooh, got a badge. Nice. Found the badge. Routed out the badge. Good stuff. Yeah, I did notice in the spoiler that 5 was pretty loaded. Thomas has found the goods. He's got the foot and the badge, which I'm sure was routed, judging by how, you know, just what he's done and like how quickly he found it. He's had a lot of decent stops to check the spoiler. Looks like he's taking another opportunity. Looks like IQ, yep, going for that roller skip. So he is on floor 5, just like Thomas. Decent opportunity for IQ here. Thomas has kind of spent a lot of time here. I wouldn't say it's wasted time necessarily. He's got a lot of good stuff. But if IQ can kind of route this floor out pretty quickly and figure out, or maybe just get through it, I don't know what his plan is, but in either case, yeah, he's going to go for this scripted fight that Thomas did as well. Smart move. Full heal for Thomas. Nice. Just going to go for the item. That big league bat. You know we're equipping that. Yeah, IQ going for that fight as well. Gonna catch the levels, but yeah, if IQ can kind of blast through this floor, maybe still get himself either the badge or the foot or both, he could get a decent catch up here. But Thomas definitely does have kind of the upper hand in that he's got better knowledge of the floor, and he's already got the good stuff. It's Flowey. Ooh, Thomas has found the boss. I forget what it was. But okay, there it is. Not only did Thomas route out good items, he routed out the end of the floor. So, really good on the fly routing there from Thomas. I was on floor 6, just like that. I believe 6 was Nightmare. Oh, Nightmare is 7. Okay. So definitely looking to skip off of 6 here into either 8 or 9. I'm gonna take a trip backwards, probably towards that full heal, I imagine. Restock those resources. Looks like IQ's trying to figure this floor out. This is definitely one of those turning points where it's like, yeah, he's found Mall Cave. I'm sure he's aware there's a foot in here. Now I just think it's a matter of IQ being able to... Ooh, that's a tough one. A matter of IQ being able to figure out this floor. But it looks like he's having kind of a tough go of it already. Mole Cave is tricky with spawns. It's usually pretty packed, tight hallways. Ooh, Booster Tower. One of my faves. And Aurelius original. Fighting more moles. Good call. Take all the levels you can get. Paula has Prey. That's Vanilla. In my opinion, probably the worst kid to get Prey. Just because you're going to have to spread the party out a bit. When Prey is on Jeff or Pooh, you can kind of just like compact all your stuff onto either one of them. Like just throw all your pendants and super bombs or whatever to survive Gygus on either Pooh or Jeff. Especially if Jeff has like a heavy bazooka or something. But when it's Paula, you gotta kind of keep Paula up and either like Ness or Pooh, typically, just for support. Yeah, it is kind of quiet. Try to turn it up. It's about as high as she goes. A lot of these songs vary in volume, so it's tough to keep them all at one level. Ori has a reasonable ear, so he keeps his tracks at a reasonable level. Some of the tracks, I think, just with the sound packs can be really loud. It's not even necessarily that they intended it for it to be loud. I thought I remember decent stuff in Dusty Dunes. Maybe I'm thinking of a different seed. Let's take a look. There's a rain pendant, a holy fry pan, a goddess band, charm coin. Yeah, there's good stuff in the desert. Holy fry pan, goddess band, charm coin, mostly. It's all pretty good stuff. Yeah, looks like Thomas is going for it. I don't know, runners in race chat saying their notes are mislabeled. Both their notes are mislabeled. Nice duck, Omar. You're lucky I'm an appreciator of ASCII art. Unlike some people on the twitch.tv. I love me some ASCII art. Harkens back to the old days of the internet. When it's all we had. Get that rabbit's foot IQ. There you go. You know you want it. Oh, we got a Ghost Bro too? Hell yeah. This is the perfect run for IQ. Rabbit's foot and a Ghost Bro. Doesn't get much better. Decent stuff there at the vendor. Fresh egg. Thomas is either going to release a chicken or has a fresh egg skip in mind. I'm not sure. One of the two. Or both. Koopa Trooper Sprite is pretty top tier. I'm a big fan. I might have to use that one more often. It's a good conversion. Get like my Mario Kart squad or something. Toad, Koopa Troopa. Oh, showtime. ×2. Alright. Sorry, Booster Tower. You lose to showtime. Wow, I'm surprised that's not a red for Thomas. Choice emote. Ah, nice full heal. Okay, okay. Back to Booster Tower. There's that Badjo. Alright, IQ is pretty close to the end of this floor. So, I think he made up a little bit of ground on that floor. He got into a couple tough spots, but I feel like as a whole he handled that floor pretty well. We know the boss room's, I think, within a couple doors of this one. Ooh, we got us a chicken. Looks like that was the plan all along. I guess I was wrong about that boss door. Unless IQ's going for a heal or something. I didn't see... Ooh, another skip. Nice. I wonder where this is to. Don't quite know where that Fire Springs room is. Ooh, a Gaia Beam? That's pretty deep. Huh. I wonder if Thomas ever saw that skip. Big laser hours. That is correct. Yeah, that's right, Brendan. We give them about 10 minutes before the race to look at the spoiler, and then they can keep it up. Keep the spoiler file open as they go. It's been pretty fun, even as a racer. I gotta admit, it's a really fun way to play Ancient Cave. Ooh, those things are dropping life noodles. I have to fight a few more. That's an auto kill, I guess, with a green knight pendant. Huh. Yeah, so they know all the bosses. Obviously, they know a lot of the key item, or not the key items, but the items they're looking for. They kind of route stuff on the fly, which is kind of cool. A lot of on the fly routing going on. Which you don't get to do too often in Ancient Cave. It's kind of just like, where do I end up? But I would say IQ is pretty deep here. 7 if not 8. Try to find this room. Looks like IQ is looking for it as well. Saying, where the heck am I? Dun, dun, dun. This is the lower Lumine room. Yeah, it's a tough one. I can't find it either. Tom's got a chicken. Trying to spot it, kind of zoomed out here. I still can't see it. God, Earthbound music. Why is it so good? Where is this room? Oh well, looks like IQ figured it out. It's a pleasant noise. Whoa. Jeez. Looks like that's 8. I finally found it. It's such a strange looking room on the map. But yeah, IQ's on 8. So he skipped Nightmare, which is good. And he's just got a Plague Rat at the end of 8 here, which is bad, but not as bad as these 2 mooks. Yeah, I think it's especially good for, I mean, obviously beginners, it's smart to use a spoiler anyway, just to, you know, say you didn't finish the seed and you want to figure out what was going on, or you're just having a hard time grasping cave layouts in general. Looking at the spoiler is a great way to figure it out, obviously, so if it's good for beginners, just, I think they do that anyway. But I think it's really good for kind of intermediate AC runners who are kind of having a hard time breaking through certain difficulty walls and cave logic and all that crazy stuff and figuring out skips, and it can be really frustrating, I think, for a lot of intermediate AC runners. I think they get kind of frustrated sometimes and just stop. But I think it's really good for that kind of player, in my opinion. But I could be wrong about that for sure. There's a decent amount. Let me take a look. Where's the challenge? So we are in round 3 of the upper bracket. There's 2 brackets, an upper and a lower. Single elim in randos kind of isn't very fun. And we didn't have quals, we just kind of seeded the bracket. The idea was to make this go by pretty quick, which it has been going pretty quickly. But anyway, this is round 3 in the upper bracket. The winner of this match will go up against Andy Perfect. The winner of that match will go on to the grand finals. So there's at least 2. The loser of this match goes up against Sarah, aka I am bad at naming things. There's 3. And then the winner of that goes up against me. The winner of that goes up against Andy in the finals. So I'd say at least 5 or 6 matches left. It's true. Yeah, looking at that spoiler can be a little daunting. Even when you see what's coming, it's like, oh geez. Oh nice, Thomas has a super bomb vendor. That's huge. Just sitting in Dusty Dunes. Looks like he found a way to tons of money too. I'm not sure if that was just an ATM or, but those super bombs are. That is a big step in finishing this run. He's gonna sell some stuff. I'm a big fan of this, just like cashing out. If you have like good coins or weapons, like, and you have access to super bombs or something really good, like BBRs or something. I'm all about just like cashing out your good items. Just getting those consumables. So yeah, Thomas, stock full of super bombs. Got really good levels. Paula has Prey and she has massive HP, over 200. Which I think is even a survivable, even if you get Rockin' baited phase 1 in Gygus. Looks like IQ's kind of stun locked behind some kind of enemy here. He just can't quite get himself to a full heal. The spot that Thomas is in is great for leveling, and you know, if party members die, it's no big deal. You got a full res right here. Tons of enemy spawn plates throughout Magic Camp. So one of those spots you look for in terms of power leveling. anytime you're near like a full heal with a save. Even without a save. Whoa. It's door fonts. Nice gold bracelet. You'll sell that for a bunch more super bombs. Ooh. Jeff stopped there. That's a tough one. You get stuck on those little tight points there. Especially with the run button on. Even normal walking, you get stuck in those little pinches. Nice flame pendant. Not that it's a doggo seed, but still they're nice to have. So both players just kind of trying to feel out their respective floors. Looks like Thomas is trying to route out what he's gonna do with this floor. I like how Blanca is just randomly in the party. Golden Girls and a Blanca. Alright, looks like he's got a plan. Ooh, an exit mouse room. Always happy to see those. BBR is good, especially when you got a rabbit's foot. Gonna make basically any boss pretty easy. I don't think either of them wants to go up against Nightmare. So probably avoid that. Although Thomas certainly has the firepower to take down Nightmare. But I imagine he wants to save a lot of it for Gygus. Ay, these robots. Is that what it is? Did the Blanche Blanca relation? Blanche. Or Blanca. It could just be Blanca. Pronounce it the same way. You figured it out, Sherlock. Not surprised. A username like that. Figured it out. Good stuff. Oh, double robots. No. Yeah, it's tough for IQ. Unfortunate. It seems like he keeps either dying to that fight or somewhere near it. Maybe progress is beyond that and he just cannot get past it. Which can be pretty frustrating if you can't find a full heal anywhere. Nice green. Oh no! Hydro blasting fire pumps. No fun. Cup of noodles, not to be mistaken with a cup of life noodles. Insta drop for Thomas. Get it out of my inventory. Alright. Got the boss of 6. Through PRV. A little tough. PRV's a little tough. Floor 7 will be Nightmare. So once again, last stop for floor 9 skips. Oh. That was most excellent exit mouse usage there from IQ. Got himself out of that fight. That was almost surely gonna kill him. Nice HP roll save there. Man. Guardian put up a fight. Ooh, tough red, tough red. Mole cave. Why you gotta be like this? Alright, Thomas on to floor 7. Catching up. I wonder if he's got a plan off of floor 7 or if he's just gonna brute force it out. Also rip Booster's Tower. I don't even know what this is. It's a Christmas song? Oh, Pooh is dead. I wonder, you can't still use it? Does it have to be Pooh that gives it to him? That's weird. Dang. Yeah, IQ's like, where's the nearest full heal? Ooh, this is a nice room for Thomas. His arms dealer. Ah, unfortunate. Nothing of use. Sometimes you see MBRs in here. I think you're somewhat likely to see him in here, but I don't know. Cannot use it. Interesting. Yeah, it's tough. Very frustrating. I'm not even sure if it's forward. I guess I could try to find that room, but that's a small one. Tiny ruby room. I feel like I should know where it is as a runner. I have a general idea. I don't want to spend too much time looking at the spoiler though. Oh, there it is. Well, no, it's floor 8, so any skip on floor 8 is not going to be good. So that skip IQ found is not even worth taking. It's back to 5. Huh. So there was a tiny ruby skip from 5 to 8. Tom's trying to map this one out. IQ might have, yeah. I think he did actually. Probably just to get himself out of that bad situation he was in, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Mole Cave was a previous floor. There is the cave. It's huge. No, that's not it. Ooh, cracking music. Magic tart. Dungeons look the same in this game. It's terrible. Yeah, this is definitely floor 5. Guess I should annotate that. Just to not confuse anyone. I wonder, he must be trying for a full res. Or he just said, forget this floor 8, I'm out. Seen enough. Ooh, tough red, tough red. Full heal here. Where is... Dungeon Man is backwards to 3, so that skip isn't worth it. We exit mouse. Ah, the double mooks. They strike again. This time on the other side of the screen. This is the skip back to 8. That was short-lived. I guess that's just where his mouse is set. Ah, the iframes failed Thomas. That'll happen in EB. IQ got the full heal he was looking for. I think that's the main idea. Now he can take on this fight reasonably. He's got to save. If he dies, he just resets. And I'm sure this is progress because he's not going anywhere else. This has got to be the push forward. There we go. Much easier fight. Ooh, into 3 we go. What you got, Mr. Arms Dealer? BBRs, nice. Not bad with the rabbit's foot. Certainly get him through Plague Rat. Alright, so IQ is stabilized. He's on floor 8, his party's up. He mostly knows where his heals are. I'm sure he'll find another one. Huh. Choosing to go backwards. Interesting. Oh, just full heal again. Nice. A little bit of money. Wonder what IQ's plan of action is here. It looks like he's got to think it through a little bit. Seems like he kind of knows where he's at and where he wants to go. He's just kind of taking it room by room. Nice green. Yeah, both players with the rabbit's foot. That was a good keep. Good find, good keep. Mummy wrap, not bad. Ooh, okay, floor 7 boss, quick. Use those fastest door indicators. This is gonna be Nightmare. Not ideal, but like I said, he's got the firepower for it. Ooh, an IQ got through, nice. Okay. Got through those fobbies. They can be a little dangerous. Yeah, this Nightmare fight's gonna be sticky. Oh, and IQ on a Plague Rat. 2 different floor bosses. Plague Rat shouldn't be too much of an issue. He's probably got beefy HP at being floor 8. I think that's really the only issue. If he ends up being... he's got Starstorm, so it doesn't really matter. I was about to say, if he's freeze resistant, that could be tricky, but he's not only not freeze resistant, but we know Starstorm, so... Alright, Nightmare fight. Best of luck to Tomas. Get those shields up, absolutely. Alright, looks like he's opting... Ooh. Nice damage from that BBR. That rabbit's foot just killing it. I imagine this isn't too bad for Thomas. It looks like he's willing to expend these super bombs, so he does have a lot. Yeah, this shouldn't be too much of an issue. He's got Psy Shield Omega or Sigma already, which is huge. Even just knowing Psy Shield Alpha is pretty... Wow, okay, easy. What is Ness's Nightmare? And IQ just blasting his way through too. Good fights for both runners. Alright, but Thomas, a hard floor behind. And he's not skipping into 9. He's got to run this one out. That's a loud one. assume Thomas's plan of action here is to hit that optimal door button and just power this floor, but there's no turn off the spawns button, unfortunately, so he's still got to get through AC spawns. And rooms like this are tough. Pretty much any Stonehenge room is terrible. Nice green. Plus we have Rabbit's Foot, which I guess it does make a lot of the fights mostly runnable, depending on what he gets. Looks like he wants what's in here. Ooh, they're running too. Baddest Beam, nice. That's the perks of being pretty powerfully leveled. Taking those early scripted fights. Big payoff. Which both runners utilized. Ooh, the demonic petunias. They're tough. They can get some party wipes going. Ooh, nice save. A lot of clutches in this one from both racers. This room that IQ is in is one of my least favorite in the entire game. There's just always a ton of enemies, and it's the spawn plates are nuts, and like it's really hard to get through here. It might be. Yeah, it sounds like Castlevania music. It's gotta be. I don't know for sure, but easy green. We got a Sword of Kings for Thomas. Nice. The auto fights are happening. Looks like he might almost be towards the end of this floor, to be honest. Wow, chaining greens like a champ. There's greens, greens, greens on both sides. Good stuff. Ooh, IQ got himself a star pendant. Beautiful. All you really need is one. It's nice to have two, but, or you know, a star pendant and another good pendant. But you can survive with one. That's all you need. One good pendant. Two is nice. One is doable. Ooh, hamburgers skips to 8. And another star pendant. Nice. IQ just sniffing out these star pendants. The power of the spoiler. Ooh, Thomas is getting to the end of this floor pretty quickly. Looks like he probably did do that fastest doors function. He's kind of powering right through this. Cloak, nice. Very speedy team. Auto Star Master for Thomas, beautiful. Good pickups on both sides. Alright, we're in 3'd. It's somewhat worth it for Thomas to pick up a few BBRs for Plague right here, but I assume he won't go for too many. They're not especially useful at Gygus. Plat band for some cash. Definitely has a Castlevania vibe. Oh, there's that heavy bazooka. Okay. IQ is ready to rock. He's got a heavy bazooka, 2 star pendants. I assume he knows Shield Sigma. And he's got a Franklin badge. Both runners have Franklin badges. Bad hole. Don't want to go down that hole. Looks like Thomas trying to figure out the best way forward. He's not too far off. I remember IQ being not too many doors away at this point. Yeah, IQ must know Shield Sigma at this point with Paula's level, so he's good to go. I don't think he's found Gygus yet, but not too hard to find with the spoiler. Yep, probably taking it one room. Okay, I'm in this room. Where's the next room? Fastest way. Yeah. Gotta be this door. Oh, maybe not. Ooh, that happened to me once. Looking at the spoiler, you get tagged by some enemies. Definitely gotta use that B button. And I just like, I looked away for half a second. I was like, oh, I'll peek at the spoiler. Immediately got ganked. One of the side effects of spoiler turning. It takes away your attention and boom, you're fighting an enemy. What IQ is looking for. 10 G's is what he's looking for. Yeah, I think at this point in the cave, the shop's it's gonna be pretty slim, unless it's like an arms dealer. Any of these department store shops are gonna have really anything useful. I guess technically you could roll bombs or something, super bombs, but in my experience it doesn't happen that often. Nice full heal. Good to know where that is. And it looks like it's towards Gygus. You get those seeds where the floor 9 layout is just awful and your full heals and saves are on like the opposite end of the floor to where Gygus is at, and you're out of exit mice or something, and it can get gross. IQ's got to be close, I imagine, to Gygus' room. Pretty sure he's just reading the spoiler, trying to figure out. Yep, there it is. Okay. Alright, he's good to go. I imagine he feels pretty confident. Help. He probably... Because this is funny, like... This is definitely like... Oh, okay, Thomas found the boss room. Nice. This is definitely like the AC mentality. At this point, an hour in, you're like... I am so far behind... And my opponent is definitely like halfway through Gygus right now. I just swear it happens to everybody. And you're just like, oh, my opponent, you're just like looking at the race room like, oh, he's finished, right? Like he's gonna finish. Alright. For the first time, the entire run, IQ uses live split. Skips from 1 to 9. Yeah, like I said, I assume IQ feels pretty confident going into this. He didn't go back and save. He's ready to just rock this one out. HP values are high. He's got a heavy bazooka. He's got his pendant. He's got a Franklin badge. Not the commentator's curse, but as long as he doesn't get unlucky, this is somewhat safe. HP values are high. He's not going to be too reliant on brain shock. As long as Paula makes it to phase 3 with a star pendant and a Franklin badge, it's GG game. Alright, Thomas on floor 9. Whoops. Oh, more Christmas music. Beautiful. Lots of Christmas music in this one. Yeah, getting Pokey subdued is an issue. Paralysis doesn't look like it's working. Maybe we resort to brain shocking Pokey, or you just brute force it and just Get Pokey down before it becomes an issue. In terms of Pokey just attacking every other turn, which is no fun. He's just gonna one-shot a party member. Bang. Yeah, it's rare that you actually like have all your PSI that you need like ready to go. Like, the only thing better would be like healing Gamma. But it's all lined up, eh? Is the spy in the mirror? Yeah, it looks like it is too. Also that. Vanilla abilities. I didn't notice that before. Alright, on to phase 2. I'm not sure if Paula's dead. Yep, okay, that's no good. We'll see if he has Horns of Life. Ooh, phase 2. Gygus is resistant to freeze. That's unfortunate. Oh, he has no revives, and oh, he does have healing Gamma. Oh, wow. The Psy abilities this run have been quite generous. You almost never have healing Gamma in AC. I see a Pooh. At least he got a Star Storm off. That's all that matters. Yeah, Gygus being resistant to freeze is a bummer. It's all on Jeff here. I don't know if he's got a pendant on Jeff. Oh, he's feeling strange. Okay, so obviously not. Yeah, this is a sticky spot for IQ. He's gonna have to keep his wits about him to keep this afloat. Oh, now Jeff is just paralyzed. Jeez, yeah. So Bazooka's out the window. Even if he had psychic points for Paula, freeze isn't gonna really do anything. I think we're gonna be on phase 2 prey strats quite soon, which is pretty common in Ancient Cave. Oh, he's got a Horn of Life. He could Horn Pooh. I guess that doesn't really do anything. It's a thrilled wino. It's true, yeah. Good call, Sarah. Could lean on the badge. Yep. That's actually really smart. He probably wants to heal Paula somewhat soon. I assume the other badge is on, or the pennant is on Ness. But yeah, it looks like that's what IQ is going to go for, is relying on lightnings. It's true, yeah. Yeah, I wonder why he hasn't gone for that horn yet. Yeah, because Jeff would come back just fine. He wouldn't be confused or paralyzed. So that's a good call. Maybe he wants to hold on to it. Tough to say. Prey is definitely a decent move here. Oh, okay. Maybe IQ is listening. Oh, there's that Bazooka back in action. Yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of thinking out loud on what the... Oh, wow. Jeff immediately got confused, but luckily he hit Gygus and not the party. That was a Hail Mary for sure. Yeah, that was quite clutch. This should be GG at this point. There's no way Paula dies with that amount of HP and a star pendant and a Franklin badge. It's like, it would be a statistically near impossible. Not that I'm a statistics nerd. Yeah, that was huge. And I think he heavy bazooka before Jeff got confused, so it was just like, that command was already in. Like the Dragon Warrior callouts. Ooh, XP bugs, nice. Not that we're hurting for levels. Yeah, Yeah, that really was just a coin flip. I'm not sure what the odds are on confusion. But I think they're fairly low that he turns on the party. But it, of course, it always happens when you don't need it to. So that was pretty huge. I guess it might be stat dependent, which are randomized mostly. Yeah, never when you want it to actually work. Nest being down is not a big deal. Makes turns go by faster. Luckily, the one benefit of beating the floor 8 boss is that a lot of those, or I think all the fires will run away from you. Most of the enemies on floor 9 run away from you at this point, but especially the fires. Tom is willing to check those vendors as well, so I guess I'm wrong about not checking late vendors. Seems worth it. At least to these runners. Looks like IQ's gonna wrap this one up. He's probably like, no way. Like, how did I win this? It didn't feel like a fast seed. I'm sure he either won. Yeah, that's a GG. IQ will advance to face Andy Perfect in the semifinals. That will be a good one. IQ coming in hot on the AC scene. He's obviously a great rando runner. Yeah, he's kind of plowing through these upper brackets. He might have even been in the runoff. Let me check. Was IQ? Yeah, IQ was in the runoff round, so he's done one more round than anyone else, and he's just plowing through this upper bracket. So coming in with some momentum for sure. Liquefied brains, yeah, I believe it, man. Yeah, that was definitely a tricky one. A lot of those earlier floors, and I don't. Okay, no, there were no skips into 9. I didn't see either of you skip into 9. There might have been out there, but there might have been none. I think you both walked, at least from 8. Okay, Banana was in the 9. Thomas hitting him with the GGs. That was okay, just one. Interesting. IQ's what seed? What guy? Thomas is the best. Definitely follow these runners. Obviously, definitely the best thing to do. IQ Unlimited and tsjonte, both great runners, great streamers. Stand up, fellas. Yeah, Thomas is great to race. Yeah, not many skips into 9 on this one. Yeah, Thomas was ahead for a lot of this race. Good first half of this run. Thomas was on, I think, was it floor 5? And was ahead for a lot of this. And then IQ, I think it was just those late skips that skip into 8. Yeah. Yeah, the first, yeah, I can see the first 10-15 minutes being like kind of in your bearings for sure, but yeah, once you hit those late skips, it was pretty much go mode. Yeah, what was it? You kind of got stun locked behind, what was it, that the robot fight. quite get past that one. And then you're just zooming. Well, oh, I miss a lot of the stats. No chickens. I think Thomas had a chicken freed. Yeah. Yeah, you both hit Showtime. Yep. Yeah, stats were insane. You even had healing gamma, which like never happens. Plus you both hit early scripted bosses. You both had like beefy levels pretty early on, which only compounds as you fight more bosses and hit those nice level. Wow. Yeah, those super bombs coming in for Thomas. Yeah, double showtimes. Not at the same time, but we did have 2 showtimes. Yeah, Thomas getting those super bombs, that was pretty huge. And we're kind of seeing the benefits of that. Still had some left over. Those were Dusty Dunes. I'm not sure you saw Dusty Dunes. But I'm pretty sure that's where those were. And Thomas set up for them pretty well. I think he went back and sold some stuff. And went back to that vendor. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I closed my spoiler. Yeah, I don't think you ever went through there. Yeah, you skipped right past that stuff. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, you both checked 3 vendor. It looks like Thomas was hoping for the same, because he dipped in there and checked as well, and then immediately left. Yeah, very clean Gygus. Those super bombs coming in clutch. I mean, that would have been a huge difference maker. Got here a little sooner. But yeah, making Gygus a cruise. Rip through phase 1 and 2. Again, unfortunate to have oh wait, no, we're in phase 3. Never mind, I thought we were in phase 2 for some reason. But yeah, see you later. See you later, Jeff. Yeah, super bombs make a world of difference, especially for this fight. Obviously, any tough boss fight, but especially this fight. If you're pretty stocked on super bombs, you just cruise right through. You're pretty much always going to do damage to Pokey pretty consistently. You know, phase 2 Gygus, those super bombs are just going to consistently do damage. Yeah, Thomas walked 5 to 9. Yeah, it was... I think that's mostly what slowed him down. Was that long walk. Not a lot of skips into 9, and he didn't find any of those skips that IQ found into 8. Okay. Thomas is saying once he found super bombs, he kind of just decided the walk was worth it. Which makes sense. You have that much firepower. It's like, alright, I'll fight Nightmare. And we saw how easy his Nightmare fight was. He just blasted right through. Rich stock of super bombs. Pretty much nullifies Nightmare and Gygus fights. I think he also had BBRs for Nightmare, at least 1 or 2. Yeah, he's definitely typing in the race room. Yeah, it looks like I might have mentioned that earlier, you know, just having super bombs and the spoiler, but yeah, it looks like Thomas is saying that was his game plan, was just use the spoiler for fastest route and just walk right through it. Hey, we got some foxes. Nice. Characteristic IQ foxes. Keep it on question mark. I don't know what fox floor is. GG Thomas. Finishing out the run. Very clean Gygus. Looks like, unfortunately, the walk from 5 to 9 is what ultimately did him in. And, whereas IQ just kind of skipped his way into 8. But GG's to both runners. That was how you play AC. On both sides. Very well played. You'd love to see Nightmare go down with ease and Gygus just cruise right through. Yeah, tough early, I want to say. Hey, there's Thomas. GG's, Thomas. Yeah, I'd say pretty decent items, you know? We had the Zuka, we had the star pendants. I don't think when I was poking, I did a quick poke through the spoiler before the race, and I only saw the 1 star pendant. I didn't see the 2, so you guys both picked up on both of those, I think. Yeah, GG's. Good race. So Thomas is going to go on to face Sarah, aka I am bad at naming things. IQ going up against the Big Andy Perfects. For the upper bracket semis, that's going to be a race. So still plenty of races to come. But yeah, this was kind of meant to be a quick little tournament, crank it out before the summer ends, so we are kind of reaching the end. Yeah, going to the bottom brackets. Slugging it out in the bottom brackets with us. Trying to get to the end. Yeah, Andy P. You never know when he's just going to crush you out of nowhere. EB and AC legend. Thomas down to the lower bracket with us, clawing it out, clawing it out. We always try to catch dubs. Cave length was 125, decently long. I'd say that's on the higher end. I didn't notice that the first time around. I believe Thomas freed a chicken? Oh, okay. You baited us. Quick bait. I want to see if the chicken got freed. Yes, we had a freed chicken. Beautiful. So yeah. Good race all. Appreciate everybody hanging out. It's gonna do it for this stream. Let's see. Who are we hosting? Oh yeah, no problem. My pleasure. This was a fun one to commentate. Both runners played really well, so it was good to see, you know, good plays on both sides, clean plays. Let's see. Yeah, AC is a good time to commentate. Appreciate the commentary too, Les, on your end. Been stepping up a lot. Looks like Crayo's got a decent stream. Let's go raid Crayo. Crayo's doing some scramble. Let's go hit Craydor with that big host. Yeah. Well, where'd the raid button go? Why was it canceled? What happened? Or are we panicking? What happened? Already rating. It just broke. That thing just straight broke. Oh. Is there stream? Okay. Well, maybe we'll see you over there. If not, check out Ms. Dez. We might be hosting Ms. Dez. I think Crayo's on fire, but see if this works. Yeah, can't cancel raid. Can I unraid? Ooh, we can. Wow. Okay. All right. We're gonna raid Miss Des. She's got a bit more of a stable stream, but go check out Crayo. If they can keep their stream up. But yeah, enjoy Miss Des. Looks like she's doing some boogie. So yeah, enjoy the Boogie Percent. Boogie Percent tournament, by the way, coming up in the fall. FYI, we do it every year. If you're a new EB runner, you want to do some kind of intro, want to just check out, dip your toes in the water, check out Boogie Percent. Easy little, not easy, but intro little category, fun race coming up in the fall. Boogie Percent tournament. That's what, yeah, about a month. Pretty much when this ends, when this tournament ends, we'll be lining up Boogie Percent. Roll right into it. Boogie tourney coming up. So enjoy Miss Des doing boogie if you want to get a feel for it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks, racers. Thanks, everyone. And we'll see you for the next race. TBD.